Hello, teacher. My name is Daniela Posadas, and here I am introducing my brochure of strategy instruction. Okay, so strategy instruction is basically to teach what are strategies and what strategy is better for you. How are you going to learn? When are you going to work to learn? So the processes of learning, some of them they are very difficult. At least they are invisible to see, but the strategies we can see them, we can use them, we can touch them. So basically, when you teach these strategies, you are teaching the student how to learn. This is why we are learning to learn. Okay, so first we're going to start with what are strategy instructions. Okay, so Oxford and Lever in 1996 that strategy instruction involves helping students know more about themselves so they can try out tests and become experts in using the strategies that help them most. Yes, so the important thing as a student become understand themselves, try to get to know themselves. Are they visual? Are they kinesthetic? Which strategies are better for them? I mean, if my friend or my classmate are using this strategy or another strategy, doesn't mean that that strategy is going to be good for me. So that's how we need to become experts. And they need to become experts to know what strategies or which strategies to use to help them learning the most. So the idea to learn is intimately connected to a social constructivist approach to education, and learning this set the socio-political stage for the learning to learn movement. So in this part, we are going to talk about Rubin. Rubin in 1996 said that strategy instruction is one way to work towards improving your procedural knowledge. So there are many people, there are many adults that are language phobic, or they are completely inexperienced with the language learning. So they need to gain more procedural knowledge to deflect negative affective influences and to begin to experience some success. With this success, they're going to gain motivation, and with this motivation, they are going to gain the knowledge that they need to get. So Kamat and Rubin in 1994 outlined the following effective notes: that strategy learning will discover and discuss the strategies that students already use for specific learning tasks. We need to present new strategies that students already use, but they need to name and describe them. They need to get to know them better. It's important to model the strategies. It's important to explain why and when the strategies can be used and when they cannot. And we need to provide extensive practice to get better at using the strategies, like we said the chapter before. So how can we teach strategy instruction? We can use a course book. We can use a specific learning strategy instruction like books, but focusing on putting emphasis on how to learn instead of what to learn. Like, yeah, I'm going to learn the ABC, I'm going to learn the numbers. Okay, we can use these strategies so you can know how, not exactly just what, and just read and read and read. And self-directly strategy instruction materials like printed books or multimedia videos. Now, here, O'Malley and Camus' regulation of learning as distinguished from knowledge about learning emphasis the use of metacognitive strategies. We have the taxonomy of O'Malley and Camus. We have planning, directed attention, selective attention, self-management, self-monitoring, problem identification, and self-evaluation. Yes, the metacognitive involves thinking about the learning process. How am I going to learn? We need to plan ahead. We need to monitor the learning task and evaluate how well have I learned. Or this is the self-evaluation or not. Then a plan again so we can get to the goal that we need. A strategy instruction is one way to work towards enhancing your procedural knowledge. So having access to appropriate strategies should lead students to higher expectations of learning success, a crucial component of motivation. This is what I already said. So if we have the motivation, we are going to gain a reason why we want to learn. Ergo, we are going to success on it. So learning strategies concludes that strategies and instruction that can help learners in four major ways. So first, we as students become more aware of strategies which they already use. But like I said, we need to name them. We need to get to know, okay, I'm using this strategy, but which strategy I'm using? It has this name and I use it this way. We apply task-specific strategies which help overcome limitations and monitor the effectiveness of the strategies we already use and create new strategies or just abandon ineffective strategies by consciously and critically reflecting on their own strategy use. So when teachers are aware of the nature and use of learning strategies themselves or ourselves, we will be able to effectively help our students. We cannot know how to teach some strategies if we don't know them first. Strategy instruction is a highly creative, multi-level process for teaching students to optimize their learning strategies for themselves as individuals. Strategy instructions for learners is beneficial not only for the students but also for the teachers. So the goal of strategy training is to explicitly teach students how, when, and why strategies can be used to facilitate their efforts at learning, as well to encourage students to self-evaluate and self-direct their learning so they can become more autonomous within their learning process. Any questions about strategy instructions, please contact the University eXpro. Here is the Gmail and the number. Thank you very much.